Hey beautiful people. I don't know why I just said that like that. But today's video is going to be a tongue twister video. I'm gonna try to pronounce or say some tongue twisters without getting my tongue twisted. You said you like the way I said that. In English and Spanish too, because why not, you know, trying to incorporate more Spanish into my videos because I want Spanish viewers, I don't know. And also because I'm Hispanic, so yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna start off with English tongue twisters. I can't even pronounce like regular words, just say. Like, I'm gonna be really bad at this because I can't pronounce like regular words, so I'm probably not gonna be able to do this that well. But yeah, I have my phone here because I obviously don't have these memorized. Okay, the first one is this one's long. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled okay, let me do it again. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Where's the Can you guys say that? This one's like the most famous one that I know. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? He would chuck he would as much as he could and chuck as much wood as a woodchuck if would. It's so confusing. Okay, let me try it again. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? He would chuck he would. I don't understand. Like, it doesn't make sense though. He would chuck he would as much as he could and chuck as much wood as a woodchuck would chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. That one doesn't make sense to me. I think these things don't always make sense though. I feel like people, they just do it in a way so that you would just like mess up. I don't know. Okay, a skunk sat on a slump and thunk. A skunk sat on a stump and thunk the stunk. Okay, again. A skunk sat on a stump and a thunk. A skunk sat on a stump and thunk the skunk. I can't with this one. A skunk sat on a stump and thunk the skunk stunk. But the stump stunk, the skunk stunk. The next one is Betty bought her but some butter. But Betty bought her but some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of butter will make my batter better. So 'twas Betty butter thought of, as I thought. Okay. Betty bought her but some bought not but. Betty bought her bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter will make my batter better. So 'twas Betty butter. I had to mess up on the last line. Like, I was doing so good. Guys, can you do this? Let me know in the comments below if you can do this. Betty bought her but some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter will make my batter better. So 'twas better Betty butter brought a bit of better butter. And I said it slow, so next one. Next one is Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't fuzzy, was he? Question mark. And that one's not like, but I like it. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't fuzzy, so was he was You know New York, you need New York. You know you need You know New York, you need New York. You know you need unique New York. You know New York, you need New York. You know you need unique New York. My battery's dying. No, okay, I'm gonna do one in Spanish. Real quick, before it dies. Tres tristes tigres tragaban trigo en el Tres tristes trigos tragaban trigo en el tribal en tres tristes trastros. Tres tristes trastros tragaban trigo, tres tristes tigres. Next one. Okay. R con R cigarro, R con R barril. Rápido corren los carros cargados. Pancha plancha con cuatro planchas. Pancha plancha con cuatro planchas. Con cuatro planchas, pancha plancha. My battery died, so I have to go, guys. I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe down below. Bye!